Now back here in Nigeria, the Air Force is providing solutions to a challenge that has slowed down its air operations in Adamawa State. The Air Force has commissioned a liquid oxygen gas plant in Yola, Adamawa State to improve the supply of liquid oxygen pilots in the operations against Boko Haram terrorists in the state.
The Air Force is looking inward to solving a challenge that has slowed down its air operations in Adamawa State. Its supply of liquid oxygen needed for pilots fighting insurgents will now come directly from this plant in Yola, the state capital. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Abubakar Sadiq, in the company of the Adamawa State Governor, Muhammad Jibrila, says that the oxygen is crucial to the effectiveness of the fighter pilots during operations.
Over time, a lot of resources have been expended in the purchase of liquid oxygen, sometimes from as far a place as Kaduna and Kano. On several occasions, its unavailability has even hindered air operations. It is out of this necessity that the current leadership in the Nigerian Air Force had to ensure that this essential requirement is provided for fighter pilots so that the Nigerian Air Force can be more effective in the conduct of air operations.
The state governor congratulates the Air Force for the achievement which will serve both the aircraft and hospital in the state.
And finally, we end the program in North Africa, where Berber artists have celebrated their musical heritage. The artists shared the stage with other international acts at the Timital Festival in the Moroccan city of Agadir.
The Timital Festival, one of the largest musical events in Morocco, has no difficulty in drawing crowds in celebrating the region's Amazigh culture. The festival, now in its 14th year, features performances from traditional and modern Moroccan musicians alongside contemporary international artists. The annual festival features the music of Amazigh, also known as Berbers, who inhabited North Africa for thousands of years before the Arabs brought Islam to the region in the 7th century. In the past, members of Amazigh community have complained of prejudice against their tribes, with their music being confined to social and religious occasions.
Taking part in this festival is boosting us because we are performing on the same stage as famous artists. We inherited this art from our forefathers, and we are trying to pass it on to the future generations.
Malian musician Omosingari performed at the event for the first time, saying it was a good opportunity to spread peace and equality through music.
Music is the means of spreading culture at these festivals and tackling important issues in the world. It is not Africa alone that is divided. It is the entire world that is divided by wars. Why all these wars, and why do we have to harm ourselves? We are all human beings.
This year, the 4-day festival themed Science and Culture featured over 40 artists and attracted an audience of 500,000 music fans.
And that's it on our program today. Thank you for watching. I am Bisi Adibaya.